Hello there, everybody. It's me, Sugar Song, as always, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Today, we're going to be doing a Nuzlocke. Unlike in the past, where I would roll to see which Pokemon I would get per route, which was fun and all, but it got really annoying really quick. I didn't know where the routes ended, yada yada yada. This time, to make it more like how normal Nuzlockes would be, uh, as long as it's a different Pokemon, I can basically capture them. But I'm going to do the type system where it's like I will roll for which type system I will be proficient at. So, for example, if I spin my little spinning wheel and land on fire, I am proficient of using fire type Pokemon. They don't have to remain just fire, they can have a secondary type like rock, fighting, dark, as long as it stays in the fire wheel. Now, I'm going to roll it twice because you can have up to 2 different types of Pokemon. So let's say if I do roll it and I get a fighting type or a fairy type, I can have a fairy type as my secondary type of Pokemon. So then that fairy type can also be grass, water, dark, whatever fairy type's secondary type can be, as long as the first half says fairy. Hopefully that makes sense with this idea for the Nuzlocke. Now let's go spin that wheel and see which type will be our very first type for this Nuzlocke. Okie dokie, with that being done, oh shoot, wait, I want the switch to be underneath so that way you can actually hear the music. There we go. We're gonna spin for the first type that we're gonna get. So, for example, we can start with the fire, grass, or water type in all Pokemon games. This is what I'm gonna be doing from now on, because the new Pokemon games, you can always see the Pokemon before you go into the grass, and it's a lot easier to pick and choose what kind of Pokemon you want for your party. So since most Pokemon have 2 types, I'm going to do mine as 2 types, and that is the kind of like trainer I'm going to be. So the first one is going to be spinning the wheel of water, grass, and fire, which is our starter Pokemon, and from that particular spin, whatever first type we get, I will take it out of the other running, which I have this other Pokemon wheel as everything. So water, fire, grass, whatever one that we get in this one, I will take out of this one and spin again. And that is going to be the type of trainer that we are going to be, if that makes any sense. So let's spin the wheel of fortune and get our first type. I feel like this is a lot easier than spinning for type every single time. So let's do it. Fire, 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 fire. No! Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 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 Okay. Fine. Okay, we're going to take out water in this lineup. Move fire back up. And now we're going to spin this wheel to see what our second type is. You'll notice I didn't add ghost, because there's not very many ghost Pokemon, and then the few that are ghost Pokemon, they can be other types of Pokemon. For example, there's one that's a grass ghost type. So that is why I've decided to negate ghosts, because there is not enough ghosts to go around. But there's enough other type of Pokemon to go around. I am really hoping not for ice types. Particularly, I don't mind them, but since we're water, I really don't want another kind of water type, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping for anything else, pretty much. Especially in this beginning area. I would love to have poison water. That would be kind of cool. But let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we're gonna get. Spin that wheel! Come on, give me something good. Oh! I had to curse myself. I really did, didn't I? Okay. With the wheel being spun, we're gonna get our little boy here. Hello, sir. We are a water ice type. The worst type to be. Now, keep in mind, we can have other water types, like water ground types. We can have water poison types. But we have to have an ice type in our party as well. We have to have an ice type be a water ground, blah, blah, blah. Wait, I meant to say yes, sorry. Okay, yes. He's gonna be emo as hell, too. What should we name this little guy? We're gonna call him Splat. Our little guy named Splat. He's gonna splat them up like Splatoon. Alright, Splat, let's go. And of course, Hop here is gonna get my favorite. Jerk. You would have to get fire type because I got water type, you dingling. Come on, let's go. Let's get this over with. So then eventually when we fight Leon, we'll have to fight that one. Fun! This should be interesting, to say the least. So we are water ice type mainly, but we can have other types as long as it's water first or ice first in the lineup of the particular Pokemon. So for example, if we get Gyarados, which is a water type, but he's also a dragon type, we can have a Gyarados. Does that make sense to everybody listening in the future? Another quick entry into this thing. I think there's an ice type that's also a ground type. As long as it says ice first, we can have it. So hopefully I made the rules very clear of this Nuzlocke for this foreseeable future. So as long as it has water type first, we can have them. Which means we're gonna have to get ourselves a Goldeen to get a Gyarados. And then we're gonna have to get some. I want to get Frostlass for sure. Sure, why not? I'll be his fucking rival. I don't care. I don't really care, Leon. I'm not really paying attention to the storyline. We're just getting through this. We're doing this Nuzlocke. We're gonna do it. So that's kind of the idea. We are a very particular trainer. I had to curse myself with the ice type. So. But I have to have at least 3 consecutive water types and 3 consecutive ice types. So then that way it's even. Obviously, if we end up losing some of our Pokemon, which is the unedible or unprobable thing that will happen with the Nuzlocke, that always happens. You lose a Pokemon from fainting. My rules for the Nuzlocke is that I can't use any revives. I can sell all my revives. And use it to purchase Pokeballs, potions, super potions, as long as they don't faint during the battle, we're good. Type situation. If they faint outside of battles, like let's say they got poison and I'm making my way to the nearest Pokestop and they faint for some reason, that doesn't count. I'm gonna try to have as many picnics as possible. I believe that's a thing in this one. So, hopefully that makes sense. I'm doing the Nuzlocke rule where you can heal your Pokemon, where there's certain Nuzlockers that don't allow that, but I'm allowing that because, yeah, I'm relatively new in the Nuzlocke game, and I feel like this is going to be way better than how I've done it before in the past, and that's kind of probably why I just stopped it, because it got to the point where I didn't know what I was doing anymore for like the rules of my own rules. But with this being in place where I have to only water type and only ice type, this will make me be more grounded on that whole aspect of understanding which Pokemon I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Because before I would never know, and I couldn't build my team, it felt like, or get new Pokemon type situation because of that. And I feel like I'm going to be doing all the Nuzlockes like this from now on. Because I feel like this is a way better way of doing it than how I've done it in the past. For sure. Blah, 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 blah. I know which water type I'm gonna get first. Bloody, 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 blah. Fuck. Okay, sorry. We're gonna get lots of Pokemon, Scion. No, we're not. Hop. No, we are not. You can give me Pokemon as you want, but I'm gonna get what my rules entail. Oh no, the Wooble, he crashed through the thing. Your talking to him earlier didn't sink in. You don't think the Wooble got through? Hop. Hop to it. I love how on my Switch here, I was confirming everything with X, with I think it's X. Oh, with the B button. But when I had to select my thing, it was like, no, you have to hit the A button. And it's like, okay, why did that just change all of a sudden? I guess I should just be always hitting A. But that is besides the point. I don't care. This is not the Nuzlocke starting yet. I'll tell you when the Nuzlocke starts, obviously. We have to get through this nonsense first. Not until we can actually roam around and get our own second Pokemon has the Nuzlocke entirely started, technically. Because we meet the spirits, we technically faint, we come back. Sorry, with the little Wooble. And then our Nuzlocke actually starts. So, technically, it has not started yet. Just to let you guys know, Nuzlocke has not officially started yet until we start on our adventure fully. It makes you fight like 3 or 4 things on the way up, just so that way you can get an idea what you're going to run into later. They're all level 2, so we should be perfectly fine. But, oh shoot, I should have just used my water gun. What am I doing? Besides trying to kill my Pokemon. That he can't die right now, but that's besides the point. Water gun. Boop. I'm just cleaning off all the dirt off of all these Pokemon. That's what I'm doing. I'm not making them faint. I'm just cleaning them aggressively. What was that? Oh no, ominous sound. Did you hear that? No, Hop, I didn't. I didn't just, like, totally, like, made a comment about it. something's really in trouble. No, duh. Hey, Hop. Why are we running into this fog? Blindly. I mean, that's what you do, but... Man, I can't see a foot in my face. I can't even see the tip of my nose. Well, if we go back the way we came, we should be fine. There's a Pokemon behind me, isn't there? Oh, what the? Woo! How I love that becomes perfectly clear for all of us to see. By the way, I have the sword version, if you're wondering. Obviously. Use water gun. And it says, no effect. And you know what would be really great? If I had a Pokeball right now. It had no effect on it. No shit, Sherlock. What gave that away? Simon, I can't see. Are you okay? I'm still here. Water gun! Has no effect. I can't move. I can't see anything. What can I see? The top of my Pokemon's head. That's it. Man, those shrooms kicked in at the wrong time. Oh, sorry, Hop. I forgot you were here. Lee! What happened? Leon is very bad at directions. We all know this. And Hop is just as bad. He convinced me to come. I didn't want to. I just said we shouldn't leave it out here alone. You know, it is a Pokemon, though. It should be fine. But, you know, Hop convinced me that we should come into the woods. You know, he made me. He dragged me by my hand, sir. I had nothing to do with it. How did we get back so quickly? Right there. Underneath that. I'm gonna go find my brother Lee. Okay, you do that. I'm gonna go tell my mom I'm okay. Hey, Mom, Hop is making me do things again I don't like doing. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. What did you name him? Splat? Hi, Splat. Here, this is for you. I don't really care that you almost got hurt, but here's some money. Okay. And the Nuzlocke will be actually really starting up here in a second. I just want to make sure I'm saving periodically. Look, all the grass is over there. We're going over there to that purple house. Okay. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go and, like, literally go through this grass, ignoring everything. Because I know which Pokemon I'm getting in this area. It's down farther. It's not in this area at all. All these are gonna be is grass-type Pokemon, what the hell did I just say? Pokemon and bug Pokemon, some birds, some, you know, other ones that I can't think of what they are now. But we're gonna come down over here, so we're gonna have to go down to what's her name, their grandmother or whatever's house, and then we'll get our enlarging tool to make them supercharged like Leon did in the beginning of the game, and then it'll be fully time to actually catch Pokemon. Hey, buddy. He's so cute. This lady, ugh. She's so annoying. Expedition lady, come down. I don't know if you... Are you related to her, Leon? I don't remember if you are. Is it her grandma that we're seeing, or is it your grandma? I just say the things that people want to hear. You bet. I would love to do that. Sure, no problem. And okay. And also, I guess I can do that for you. Just some of the things I say to other trainers to get them off my back. I'm so sorry. I'm being passive-aggressive really hard right now. Hey, Hop. How's it going? Can we skip the tutorial? Hey, buddy. Blah, 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 blah. We're gonna go show you the thing that everybody knows. But come inside. Can I not, Hop? Shouldn't I know about this? Aren't I old enough to understand how this crap works? You know, clearly. Okay, good. We could skip the whole tutorial. Thank God. Hello, sir. What did you say? Okay, you didn't say anything important. Got it. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Alright. Can we move on now? It's freaking... There was no condescending answer to that one. I know what a gym battle is, Hop. We see your brother... I watched your brother do one earlier today on my phone. Clearly, I know what it is. I'm not an ignorant girl. So there's my first revive that I'm going to be selling. I'm not ignorant. I know what I'm doing. I've done this a million times before. I played pretty much through this game already. Oh, hey, how's it going? Why are you surprised? He's following us. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about this at all. Okay, I can't do anything anyways. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will take those. And probably only use those 20. Or only use the ones I pick up, to be frankly honest. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care, don't care. Okay, see you later, Lee. Hey, Hop, can you be as cool as your brother? No? Okay, then you go. I don't think I'm being that demanding. There he is! Hello. Please be a boy, please be a boy, please be a boy, please be a boy, please be a boy. Dang. We still have to capture it though, because I want that one. Okay. Duh. We have to. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna name her after the turtle I have on my other app that you can follow a turtle around. I believe her name is Twilight. Welcome to the party, Twilight. I don't know why they named her that. So, welcome to the party. Literally. Okay. Back to what's the task at hand. Let's heal our Pokemon really quick. The good thing about this one, comparatively, is the fact that, we can, like, teleport back, I believe. We can fly around. Another thing that's really nice about this particular one is, the fact that, I believe you can, like, just literally... I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I like this one. I like Sword and Shield. It's fun. It's like the old Pokemon, but different, basically. But different starters, basically. I think that's how most Pokemon games are, though. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking because I don't know where I was going at with that sentence earlier. So we're gonna pretend like I didn't even say it. Get pounded. What I'm gonna do... Oh, that was the other thing I was trying to say. I like the fact that you can, like, your Pokemon in your party is being leveled up at the same time as the one that you're using. That is the nice thing. That is the very nice thing about this one in particular. Water gun. What I'm gonna do is heal him really quick, sell that revive, and get some extra potions on the way. So that way I don't feel so bad using all the potions I was given. See you again. A horrible thing to say. At a doctor's office, basically. Yeah, I knew I needed potions. I was accidentally trying to sell my lure. I need that. Okay, we got 13 of them. I feel like that's a good number for now. And then when we do our first gym badge thing, I will get a water Pokemon outfit for our character. Make her look very blue and icy. So that way we have the right aesthetic for our team. Since that was the first one, that's the aesthetic we're going to go with, is the water and ice tights, basically. So I'll get the water one right away, and then we will get the ice one later and mix them up type thing. I do want to fight one of these guys here, so that way I know what their weaknesses are, because we will be fighting a lot of these guys. Because I believe the Yell team, or whatever the frick they're called in this one, the Team Rocket of this particular game, is like that, basically. Perfect. Bye. Hate that you made me paralyzed, sir. That was rude. Think I have a de-paralyzed thing in my bag, though. If you're wondering, I'm just trying to get those all out of there. Our first small child that we're going to be defeating. I believe we can get a Magikarp down here. I'm not sure. I know you can in the city, but I don't know if you can get it here. I'm hoping we can, because the earlier we can get a Magikarp and get a Gyarados, the better. I know your t-shirt, or your sweater, I guess, is supposed to be like one of the little guys that you just threw at me, but why does it look like that there's two yellow things coming out from its tail. Are those just supposed to be hearts? Because they certainly didn't look like hearts, if that's what they were supposed to be. Good, it is actually something different. We are gonna go back and heal after this one, just because I want to make sure that I have all my moves when I fight Hop, and I do want to switch Splat and Twilight around, so then that way Twilight will come out first, because he won't send out his Fire Bunny first. He never does in this next battle. So I'm going to go back as a big strategy. Well, not really a big strategy. It's just a strategy to have not your starter go first when you fight your trainer for your rival for the second time, because they won't use their starter, air quotes, first. He's going to use his little wobble guy. We're gonna go back really quick. We're gonna go heal. Can I just fly there? Can I do that? It'd be really nice if I could. I highly doubt I can. We're just gonna avoid as much as possible. We're gonna go fight a Wooble really quick before we heal, just so that way we got that in our like little cannon of knowing what they're weak against. I'm pretty sure I know, but it's good to be over prepared instead of under prepared. I am gonna switch my two Pokemon around just so that way Twilight can fight the Wooble, because that's what Twilight's gonna end up doing anyways. And it'll be good practice. could have swore there's rules up here. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I could have swore there's rules up here. Why wouldn't there be? They're right by town. Am I nuts? I could have swore they had them up here. Maybe they don't. Maybe the only way you can fight them is through freaking hop. Okay, well, fine then. Oops, wrong way. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm just avoiding them, it's so that way I can fight Hop with full health. I don't think they heal you down here. I'm pretty sure they don't. I could be wrong. Oh shoot, I forgot that this kid was down here. Well, I guess I could have little one be out front. Yeah! What are those little yellow things? Are they supposed to be little nuts? Because he has one in his hand, but it definitely doesn't look like nuts. It looks like poop. I will say this, loud and proud. He is wearing a shirt where his little guy is taking a poop on his shirt, literally. I know it's supposed to be little nuts, but it doesn't look like it when it's behind him. Should have done, yeah. Should have done a different way of doing that. Excuse me. We'll see if they heal us, I guess. If not, well then, I can always heal before we come outside. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's her granddaughter. She just knows Leon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice we had guests. Don't mind the old lady farts. They can't them. Oh, it's talking about Pokemon, Leon. Jeez. Okay, they're fully healed. We're good. We're good. I didn't think they would just throw me into battle with Hop without healing my Pokemon, but you never know. If you didn't know there was a TM back there, well, you're welcome. I kind of know where crap is in this game, because I explored before. And there's a Pokeball way back here, too. And it's your Great Ball. And there's an extra thing in here. Fresh water. Oh, you have 3 Pokemon? Okay. I don't need to, because it's fire Pokemon. I got Water Gun. okay. It's okay. It's okay. I thought about it, but I was okay. Definitely will need a switch now. That's right. You give me your money, you money bags. Money bags. Well, see, the thing here is, Hop, I know all your moves before you're going to make it. Mwah! Just joking. I'm being a weirdo. Thank you, sir. Thank you. They're key items. Yay, envelopes. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Whoa, what the heck is that? No way, fam. And it broke into perfectly 2 pieces for both of us to have. She just comes out of nowhere. Hello, I walk silently, even in these big boots. Um, thanks. He'll never say it, but thank you. Okay. Well, Hop, I have to have certain Pokemon. I'm sorry, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm well aware about the stupid whistle thing. Okay. Yay, okay. Let's fish. Oh, different fish. Interesting. If I hit it one more time, it should be fine. Kind of looks like a barracuda. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Get as many water Pokemon as possible. That's gonna be my motto. There we go. He looks like a little jet, so I think I'm gonna call him Jet. Okay. Well, that was not the guy I was hoping for. But that's okay. Will we get the same one? It kind of looks like it. But we could try to see if we can get another Pokemon here. I'm not sure if it's the same one. We'll move on, but I'm hoping that'll be the one I'm hoping for. But it kind of looks like that's all it is here. You can kind of see him in the water. Oops. I was too slow. Oh, yay, good. Got my Magikarp, which I wanted. Alright, Splat. I can't really do much, so, you know. And, of course, it's a female. Why wouldn't it be anything else? Hurricane. I'm trying to think of a good hurricane name, as most of them are named after females. So, sorry about that. We're naming our Magikarp Hannah after Hurricane Hannah. She is welcome to our party, and that's what I wanted. So that way she can level up. And we'll make our long trek back up the hill here. We have Splat in the forefront. We got 2 level 4s that we need to level up. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to just come up the hill, fight Pokemon I haven't fought yet, and then make our way downtown. Literally. This is really dangerous because of the fact that it's a lightning Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure we're weak to that. have to call it here soon, even though I had that little technical difficulty thing. Once we get to this place, we're going to save and call it good. And yeah, then we'll go on the train with him. By the way, the big wild area is going to be kind of off limits until we get higher level, because you can get pretty much almost every single Pokemon in the game there. And I feel like that's kind of like cheating a little bit on the Nuzlocke rules. So I'm only going to stay within the paths at first. That big wild area that we're about to go to is off limits for now. If like per se I'm looking for a very particular Pokemon later on, like when I get higher level up and I need like Cannon Fodder or ones that I haven't used before, because that's the other thing with Nuzlocke. So you'll notice that we have Splat. I can never use him again if he faints. Twilight, I could never use any of her evolvations if she faints. Same with Jet, same with Hannah. So if they die, they're done. So we can't use them ever again. I'm gonna put them in our little thing here, and they will be trapped in death limbo, basically. So that's kind of the idea. And then when we come to the last battle, obviously, whoever faints, if there's a little station there where you can put the ones that faint into the station, like they usually have, we'll put the ones that have fainted into there, and we will win the game with the ones that we won the game with. I'm not sure if that's how it goes, because I haven't gotten that far. I've gotten far in this game, but I haven't won this game. So keep that in mind while we go through this endeavor. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to have to do some editing here and there, but other than that, see you guys next time. Bye!